Hello, Bajo here, and today I rode my first big brand electric bike, the BMW CE-04. It's got a stupid name, but it's pretty cool. It looks like something out of Akira, the way all these jagged fairings kind of sit on top of each other, and that really grew on me. Although I do think the orange and grey version looks heaps better. So what is it? It's kind of a motorcycle, it handles like a motorcycle, but it looks like a scooter. I don't know, a scooter bike. Like most electric bikes, they're pretty heavy, and you don't feel it the moment you go on the throttle, and that throttle just goes. It's so different to a combustion engine motorcycle. You feel a bit like there's a rope wrapped around your chest and it just pulls you instantly. That instant torque is really cool and it's just thrilling to ride. I can't wait to try more electric bikes like the Energica range or the Harley-Davidson Livewire. There's so many more coming on the horizon too, and I'm just so excited for them all. It's pretty rare to get your leg over one here in Adelaide, so it was just great to try an electric vehicle from a big brand like BMW, which has all the trimmings like heated seats and grips and different rider modes and all that kind of jazz. The stated range is about 160 k's depending on how you ride, and you'll get more range in the city with the regenerative braking, feeding power back into the battery. It's quite nimble for city riding, but also I think I'd want something smaller and less bulky when just nipping around the city. But then for weekend rides, I'd want something that had a bit more range to it. So it kind of sits in the middle of both of those, but I'm sure it will appeal to some, and I think the people who are buying these kinds of bikes now already have a second bike that they would use for their other purpose. I'm not a moto vlogger or reviewer by any means, but I have a passion for anything on two wheels, and this was just super fun. The biggest weird thing for me was just that you don't make any noise, besides this kind of electric whine, so it's so peaceful. And I really enjoyed how peaceful it was just riding this around the suburbs and not blasting my exhaust. I don't really subscribe to the loud pipe saves lives things, but I know a lot of people do, but I just don't think sound works like that, especially in modern cars that have a lot of soundproofing. They can't hear you till you're right next to them anyway, so you always just have to drive defensively. But I think pedestrians are going to be the ones that you need to watch out for because they're not used to silent cars. I've had a few hybrids and Teslas creep up on me in a car park, which is a bit startling. It just felt so different to anything I'd ever ridden before, and I'm 100% sure my next bike is going to be electric. And there's always a next bike, but it's going to be electric. If you made it this far through my video, thanks for watching, and thank you so much to Moto Adelaide as well for letting me test ride this.